Welcome, everyone, to the house that Rodney built, Notre Dame Stadium, underneath the watchful eye of Touchdown Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. A late-season top 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Yellow Jackets will put toe to leather and will get started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Notre Dame's offense will have the first possession of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Fowler. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He's going to pass on second down. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Fights off a defender. Still on his feet at the 45. Afterburner's coming. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Hold. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's moved.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. They'll put the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Meyer. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Finds his man. It's Logan. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated, and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Shakes off the tackler. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
But this just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a move. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Off play action. He'll pull it down and run. The ball squirts free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he pitched, he got rid of it quickly on the line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They go to the ground. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going with the ground game left. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Fuller. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the single back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Makes his connection. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Got his man quickly. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan, so big playmaking is always a possibility. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He makes a grab. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Notre Dame, 17. Georgia Tech, 7.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running back goes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Complete to the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's DeMarco. They get him down after he makes the catch. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cherry. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And the Yellow Jackets will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Yellow Jackets are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Cherry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. He wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The aerial assault continues. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cherry. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the returner is stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He'll come out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Fowler. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on second down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He got it. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And as time runs out here in the second quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of touchdown Jesus.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll try the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Give to the running back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the run. It's moved. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From the gun, running back gets to give.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Runs through a tackle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Cherry. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give from the gun. They bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They go right back to it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Fires left. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Hands it off. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense has a second down play. Off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Notre Dame, 20, Georgia Tech, 17.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The give out of the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It'll be a draw. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's DeMarco. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Quarterback will audible. They'll try the right side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now they'll run the draw. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He slings it deep to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up 14 over Iowa. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Running it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here come the Irish back on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rifles it down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Offense gets set for second down. Using his legs, it's Myers. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. He's looking to throw. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Irish send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A low-line drive and not his best work. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. This time on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Hit the afterburners, kid. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The clear defensive strategy here is not to do whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up with a stop after giving up. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Across the 25, he's got room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He's going to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. Snagged in the middle. It's DeMarco. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He caught it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running through contact. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Finds space on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Fires to the right and wings it incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Cherry. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Yellow Jackets have pushed it inside the 20. Scrambling away. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Nifty run there, pick up of 6 out to the 25. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll go right back to it. And he's tripped up, and not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his target down the middle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They're going to run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll go right back to the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun. Give on the inside. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.